Hey there, welcome to Newsstream TV, happenings across the globe at your fingertip. Do well to like this video by giving it a thumbs up, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Enjoy.
So many of the bankers, when we came to you, I was still then immobile. And we were discussing with, I think, late Mohammed Abubakar, who was the permanent secretary, Minister of Finance, about the need for dividends to be sent, and you made the remark that whatever we want, we should go and put it down. We wrote it, we brought it to the Jordan Barrack. I said, okay. Thereafter, you announce licenses for new generation banks. Nigeria has never been the same since then. Give me your marks. I'm glad of the revelation on the June 12th. On general, we just come here to pray for you, and listen to you carefully. I'm not here to read a speech. I'm here to pay homage. And I say thank you for everything, for who you are, what you are, and what you have contributed to my copy, and I will read it. One thing I cannot forget. You are in office. You recalled we were elected. You kept on postponing the inauguration. You summoned us to Abuja. And when we became rancorous, you summoned us to the International Conference Center. I was not expecting to make any comment. I was just listening in my own radical manner that this man will not inaugurate us again. But before we returned to the hotel, the hotel was locked. No key. But when I was summoned by Daily Cole to make a remark, I confronted you. That you had an opportunity to make history that day, and you failed to do it. Why not inaugurate us? Why are you calling us back and postponing the inauguration day? They thought I will end up in jail. You came out right at the end of the remark. You shook me. I can't forget that picture. You said, you are courageous. That's an inspiration that is so impactful in my own life.
You missed an opportunity to make history in 1993. Tinubu confronts IBB, announced to the news info. President Bola Tinubu has narrated how he boldly confronted former military head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, telling him he had missed an opportunity to make history. Babangida, fondly known by his initials as IBB, came to power in 1985 and ruled Nigeria's head of state when Tinubu and others were elected to the Senate in 1992. Recounting the struggles for the inauguration of the Senate under IBB, Tinubu narrated how he challenged the former leader for repeatedly postponing the inauguration of the elected officials after their victory at the polls. According to a video shared by Channels TV on X, he spoke at a book launch in Babangida's honor in Abuja on Thursday, February 20, 2025. The former Lagos State governor admitted that he feared imprisonment for squaring up to the then head of state. We feared imprisonment. One thing I'll never forget, you were in office and you acknowledged that we were elected, yet you kept postponing our inauguration till Tinubu recounted. At least then you were able to air your views. You were able to talk and nobody was telling you, oh, don't do this, don't do that, don't protest. You were able to say your mind to the president when he was there. But now, people cannot talk in our country. People cannot protest. People cannot say, oh, the country is like this. You people come and arrest them. There's no freedom of speech in this country again. But then, as a 1992, you had freedom of speech. Though you feared that you could be in prison, but you still said your mind. And you were not in prison. So, how can't you allow that same thing now? And you as the president, you don't want criticism. You don't want them to talk. You don't want people to say, oh, the president is not doing well. Or to say, oh, the president did this, the president did that. Or no, we want to protest. It will get you triggered. So one thing I will never forget, you were in office. I acknowledged that we were elected, yet you kept postponing our inauguration. Tinubu recounted. Then you summoned us to Abuja when we became restless. You called us to the International Conference Center. I sat there, listening in my radical manner, convinced that you wouldn't inaugurate us yet again. Before we even returned to the hotel, it was locked and no key. Okay now, storyteller. Later, when Deliko invited me to make a remark, I comforted you. I told you that you had the opportunity to make history that day, but you failed to seize it. How many people can actually confront you in this time? How many senators can come outside to say, oh, the president, the country is really bad, you're not doing anything, you are so disappointed in you, you are this, you are that, and you wouldn't get angry? Can anybody confront you the way you confronted IBB then? No. I told you had the opportunity to make history that day, but you failed to seize it. I asked you, why not inaugurate us? Why are you calling us back and postponing it again? They thought I would end up in jail, but at the end of my remarks, you came forward, shook my hand, and I'll never forget that moment. Meanwhile, the president also lauded Babangida's contribution to nation building. Which nation building? And he attributed the inspiration behind his political journey to the progressive revolution of the former military leader. Then Ibrahim Babangida, without you, people like me wouldn't be in politics. You inspired some of us, Tinubu stated. He continued, your progressive revolution, you said you wanted young, brilliant people in politics. Back then, in Dothan Barracks, you inspired some of us, and when we look at this program, many of us gathered here today for this library project can see the vision of a leader. So are you telling us that you are Babangida is way older than you? Are you not almost the same age? You were telling us you wanted young, brilliant people. Now so, they deceive us. Thank you for who you are. As for the book, I haven't read it yet, but I have taken my copy and I'll read it. Without you, people like me wouldn't be in politics. Your progressive revolution, your insistence on bringing young, brilliant minds into politics, you inspired us. For his part, IBB reflected on his decision to annul the June 12, 1993 presidential election. The retired military general admitted that available result data showed that Moshood Kashim Olawale MKO Abiola, the Social Democratic Party SDP candidate, rightfully won the election. So why did you annul it? Why did you annul it? And you're now telling us now, 32 years later, that, oh, this person actually won. Why did you annul it? However, he insisted that his actions were taken in the country's best interest. How? How was it in the country's best interest? Somebody won the election. This is the person that people voted for. The person that they wanted. You are saying that, oh, you annulled it in the interest of the people. No. You annulled it in the interest of yourself. It's not because of the people. Stop lying. Khaled Dennis says, no ethnic group monopoly of violence. Your comment is based on ignorance, naive, disjointed submission, and your greedy desire to twist history in defense of your race. Who you can't follow fight like this? Umar Abubakar says, thought to be elders, but majority due to their self-centeredness mind. The representatives tends to be more elderly than them. Such were the people that want to rule, when even the seats for Senate becomes hard for them to come control accordingly. Okay, today Afolalu says, can you imagine Tinubu saying IBB didn't make history? Now history will go job. I wonder, If not cause June 12, IBB was one of the greatest presidents in Nigeria. Focused minister, right forward programs like People's Bank, off duties to enable foreign vehicles to come in and anti-SAP buses. What has Tinubu done since except lack of vision and corruption and cabal rule by his Lagos boys? Really, you can't say that this is what the president has done since he came in. Really, you can't. Uzamaka Oluigbo says we shall also remind him how he missed the opportunity to have made history in 2023 general elections. Okay now. Benjamin Doka says, Yoruba, what are you saying? If it's Igbo man that killed your brother, you people will start cho-cho-cho, running your mouth like parrot, and not talking again. What was this one saying? What are you saying? You people just like tribal fight, sha. Mankind Ampa says, IBB, this is not the time to speak in with parables. Nigeria today is different from what you people used to conceal the truth because of fear of the unknown. Clear your truth and tell us what you know about all the rigged elections from the time of Moshood Abiola. You think he's going to see all of that? As we just mentioned, the recent past elections that crippled the economy of the entire nation. You know very well Tinubu did not win. Why referring it to the election that was conducting many years ago rather than admitting that BOT did not? They cannot admit to admit it. Mike Aremu says, for his insistence that it was annulled for the interest of the nation, God may never forgive him for repeating that statement. How many people died due to that annulment? Would they have died if you did not annul the election? Anyway, you are close to receiving your judgment. Very close, very, very close. Boyojo Ogunbajo says, IBB should get lost. He put us in this mess. He really did. He really did. Kamil Elegbede says, we failed to make history, then a great mistake. Evildoer saboteur will not go unpunished. They told him to confess. Are you sure they told him to confess? Probably he just wants to use that to sell his book because he wrote an autobiography of himself. Alpha Yakubu says, you will be worse than IBB. Okay now. Tochukwu Ilonze says, sinners accusing sinners for sinning differently. Mataz Okwe says, we the Igbos, we are just watching as the Northerners and Yorubas are dancing naked in Market Square. I come in peace. Okay, you come in peace indeed. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.